Good morning, my lovely Leo, and welcome to your monthly reading. Even though that this is for January, you can see this whenever it comes to you. My reading is always timeless, always say what resonates. Leave the rest with the roles. You can be male, you can be female. So, first off the bat, what I do want to say, because the past days I have actually used another crystal to put on here. Today, for some reason, I chose to use the heart-shaped adventurin. So I believe that is a crystal that could actually help you. And it makes sense because adventurin is bringing in adventurers, it brings in hope, abundance, it helps you manifest. So I think it actually makes sense why I felt drawn to say that to you. So that is just one thing that I want to point out. And we are using I keep forgetting what the name of this deck is. The Sacred Power Reading Cards. But to just tap into some things that came through for you, one of the themes is something about returning home. I heard Spirit say returning home. Tapping into it and taking a card because I did want to have a little bit more information. A King of Cups appeared. So it could be a person, male, female, doesn't matter. It could be someone who has Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in their chart. It doesn't have to be linked together with that. It could just be someone who returns into your life with a memory of a loving time that both of you had. I feel someone is disappointed about the choice that they made, and I feel that is why they come back. Like someone is haunted by the past. I will say, obviously, with all readings, with all messages, this can be you, right? Maybe you have like a memory. You're thinking about someone, you're being haunted by the past, you're disappointed about a choice that you made. Maybe you were not ready for this person, or this person was not ready for you. But someone is haunted by the past, and I feel it's because they think about you, or vice versa. That is just the first thing that I want to point out. But before we go deeper into it, let's just see what card we can get for you. Oh, yes, okay. I actually landed on my heart chakra, so there you go. Retreat. Yes. Oh my god, look at those colors. Retreat. Oh, it does look like you are in some kind of like portal looking out on this. So like a new view, a new adventure awaits you. I would definitely go there. Whatever comes your way, you will have this attitude of like, ooh, I want to go there. I want to be there. So there might be something with a location, travel, moving, something. That is so exciting. Also, this is a very summer-like scene, so there might be something around August, July. I mean, that is Leo time, so that might actually make sense why it chooses to come up in your reading. Let's take the book and see. Retreat. One thing I do want to say is that with Mercury being in retrograde at the moment, with Mars still being retrograde, we are stepping lightly into January. We are a little bit more, not slow, but we are taking our time. We are not pushing forward, which is a good thing. Okay, retreat. Oh, it just landed on the page. Your affirmation is, I am clearly aligned with the Earth's natural rhythms. I am able to process empathy with minimal disruption to my mind, body, and spirit. So you might be a very empathic person. That means that you take on other people's energies, especially now, because that you are stepping into a new change, a new life. you are one of the signs, and I told you guys this in December last year, you are one of the signs that will have massive changes. And if you want to know more about that, you could also watch the December reading from last year. Also, I feel, because it does say here, spend time with nature, seek silence and solitude. You are going through massive uplifting changes. That means that it is very important for you to actually spend time by yourself, with yourself, especially if you have people around you who are a little bit more chaotic, not in a negative way, but you know, in January we all go through life with different intentions, and some people are a little bit more stressed than other people, and I feel like you are actually one of the signs that pick up on that energy. So it makes sense that you actually need to take a little bit care of your energy. Your soul wants a little bit of solitude. So find your special place where you can be alone, if it's like a real place or if it's mental, you going into meditation. I always see a scene of a forest, a beautiful forest, a beautiful garden. Actually, a little bit like this when I do meditation, when I retreat into the universal mind to calm down. And you know, it actually makes sense, because one of the things with you, Leo, with us, because I'm Leo rising, is that you are becoming very much aware of your anxiety this month, this next month ahead, your triggers, and most of all, you understand where it's coming from and how to release it. So maybe meditation, a lot of you guys probably already do that. I mean, if you're watching tarot readings, you are already aware of how you can control your mind and how you can control what's happening around you. So I see that you are moving past being anxious. You're moving past whatever has been triggering you in the past, including people, places, situations. A lot of you guys are moving out of depression, sickness, moving into a healthier routine, and you are going to feel way more confident. But I feel that you had to go down a different path, and I feel that's why this comes in, because that you had to go down a different path to get here, to find out what you actually want, what your dream actually is, what really matters for you at the moment, what matters in the future. Because I feel you have a very different energy and very different dreams from where you found yourself in September, because last year, September, something happened with this massive move. So it actually makes sense. And I have chosen, because it's you, Leo, to use the Star. This is the Star Seers Tarot. But yeah, I also will say for you, there's something about, with Mercury retrograde, you're like re-evaluating friendships, relationships, people. Who do you want in your close circle? Who can you trust? Who is really supporting you? So I also will say that I do see that you're also letting go of people. No matter how close they have been, there has been a shift. But let's see the first energy, the first card for Leo for this next month ahead. Ooh, 5 of Cups. We are starting out with a massive energy here. Yesterday when I recorded, I actually put the cards down here, but I think I'm gonna put it here on top. Yeah, let's dig a little further. Let's see, Spirit. It did flip turn, so let's just dig into that after. 9 of Cups, your wishes and dreams. Then we have the 7 of Wands reverse, and we have the 10 of Wands. It's not a negative card, so don't worry. We do have an Aries energy here, the Emperor, so most definitely you are really thinking about what is it that I want? Where am I going? Who am I now? What role do I play in the world, in my own life, in other people's life? It's looking into the future. One thing I will say is that I feel for a lot of you guys, especially with the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Wands reversed, and the 7 of Wands, there is this energy of like not giving up. And I feel that some of you guys, especially because the 9 of Cups didn't really want, or didn't really know what it wanted to do, I feel that you are... Actually, let me take a card before that I say this, because I do want to be sure. So Spirit, if I'm on the right track here, could you give me a sign? Give me a sign. Give me more information. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I am on the right track, because we do have the 7 of Swords and we do have the 2 of Cups reversed. That makes sense why the 9 of Cups was up and down. Like, what does that mean? Because I feel this has been very hard for you. But I will say that you're making peace with a breakup. And it can be a breakup from a love interest, a person you have been in a relationship with. It can be a family member. It can be a friendship. It can be something around a loss of job, something about a dream that didn't, progress as you had hoped, but you're breaking the lineage of that. You are making up you're making peace, you're making up your mind that this is no longer going to follow me into the new, because it has been heavy on you. Like, it's something that keeps coming up, it keeps coming back. It can be a pattern, a relationship pattern. Let's dig a little bit deeper. What is coming for you now that you have made peace? Yes. Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Sun. Which is also interesting, because it's a theme that's coming up for Leos. Yeah, and again, we have, this card really matches. And the Sun is a little bit hidden, so I feel this is something that's like, it's yet to come. So something is being born now that might bear fruits when we come into June, July, August. I feel like a lot of you guys are actually being linked together with a soulmate or twin flame, because it has this power, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers and the Sun, because there's something you have been breaking apart of, which always happens when we are finding, true love. So I do see that you are being linked together with a soulmate, a twin flame. And it's also something for you specifically, especially if you are Leo rising. With the Cancer full moon that we have tomorrow, actually, there is something about a very strong masculine or female soulmate coming into your life because of your hidden 12th house. If you're already in a relationship, you might decide to actually take the relationship a step further. I feel this is something that might happen at the end of the month. So the end of January, maybe the beginning of February. For others of you, this might also mean something coming to light about a secret desire, realizing something, or just in general, a very important person coming into your life. No matter if it is love or if it's not love, something very, very important is happening. That, I feel, is your message. Let me know in a comment if this resonated. And with that, I will see you guys in daily readings all next month. Bye!